Hi everybody, it's Dr. Michele Drake and I'm here with Dallas today to talk to you about some toxicities, some poisons that we find dogs and cats get into. The most common one for dogs is getting into medications of any kind that are at home. So just be really careful just to keep them up, because even if it's just a bottle and it's closed up, a dog can actually open the bottle, they can chew through the plastic and get into that medication, and these can be really serious poisons. So any kind of non-steroidals like ibuprofens, those are all really toxic to dogs. So make sure you keep all of those up, and even their own medications that can be safe at one particular dose. If a dog ate a whole bottle of, say, Rimadyl, that could cause severe kidney problems. So just be really careful to keep your medications up, your kids' medications. Have a conversation with everybody, so it's not okay just to have them in the bottle and have the lid on tight. Dogs can chew through that and get into it, and we see this way too often. So just keep them up super high and in a cabinet so the dog can't get to them. So another common toxicity we see is house plants and outdoor plants. The sago palm is very toxic, and we most commonly find dogs get into that, but cats could chew on it also. And for cats, one of the more common toxicities is any kind of lily plant. So what we just recommend that no lilies come into the house, and if your cat is outdoors, that they not have lilies in the outside of the house either. Dogs, for some reason, this doesn't cause the same problem for them. But we still don't want dogs eating plants, because most of them will cause some kind of abdominal or GI upset, vomiting or diarrhea. But the lily can actually cause kidney failure in a cat. So make sure if you bring, if someone gives you, say, some flowers or beautiful flowers and there's one or two lilies in there, either take the lilies out or just put the plants in another part of the house where the cat cannot get to, or preferably just not in the house at all, because we know how cats like to chew on plants. So most common lilies with cats and with dogs. The sago palms are super toxic. There are a few other rare plants that are pretty toxic. We rarely see those in here though. It seems like the dogs avoid them, or they're just not very popular anymore. But biggest thing is if your dog's chewing on something they're not supposed to and you have a concern, bring that piece into us. Get in here right away. If you're unable to get in here right away, call poison control. We'll give you the number for that, and just check out to see if this is a toxin. So another problem we have are rodenticides, or rat poisons and gopher poisons, and these things are super toxic for dogs, and unfortunately they're made to taste good. So dogs will definitely eat them. Any of the barks or the baits that they have out there, the dogs will eat those readily, and these will cause clotting problems in dog, but you won't see a problem immediately. It can take several days, and by that time the dog may be bleeding out internally. So just be really careful about keeping those things up, or if you bring your dog to someone's house that you don't really know what they have out, just maybe check and make sure they don't have those things out. And also make sure your gardener's aware of what things are toxic. Snail poisons can also be really poisonous too. So those are some of the more common poisons that we see dogs get into. One other thing we want to mention is that we do see a fair amount of marijuana toxicities with all the cannabinoids that are available, both edibles and still the plant material. Dogs will eat just about any of these things, and in fact they find them pretty tasty, and they are actually making the dogs really sick. The dogs will become ataxic. They actually can have a fear response and really lose their balance and just not feeling good, and it can take a while for them to recover from this. So most importantly, we just want to know where what they've been exposed to, so we know how to treat them and make sure we're not missing something that could be even more severe toxicity.